Hi parents, Sawyer and I wanted to shoot a quick video to show you a couple of basic positional control moves that you can do with your kids at home. The first one is controlling from the mount. So if I'm on the bottom of the mount, Sawyer's on the top of the mount. One of the most common situations here is that the person on top is smaller and the person on top is bigger, so you can just push them off. Boom. So unacceptable. So we want to use a technique called anchor and base, or spider kick for the little kids. So if I push, she's going to hug my neck, base her hand out. A little extra detail, if your kid's big enough, they can wrap their leg around the leg back here. Push to the other side, switch. Push to the other side, switch. Push to the other side. Big things for kids, make sure that your arm is nice and deep underneath here. We don't want to grab a hold with just our hand and let our bodies get off to the side quite a bit. The hand that's basing, we want to be up at about a 45-degree angle from the shoulder. If it's too low, it's easily grabbed. If it's too high, it's not a good base point. So about a 45-degree angle is perfect, nice tight neck hug. A little rotation here. On the leg hook, if you're big enough, if you can wrap your leg on the backside leg, it keeps the hip from being removed from my hips, and it makes it harder for me to bridge and push. So the whole drill could look like this. Push one to the side, push to the other side. If they're not quite getting it, push to the other side, just kind of guide the arm in, guide the arm in, guide the leg in if you need to, fix the hand if you need to. Perfect. So always easier to make a couple of small corrections from the inside. That way the move's always successful. As far as pushing side to side, obviously if you got a little bit bigger kid, a little more skilled kid, you can push a little harder. With really little ones though, even if they do it great, if you push too hard on the rib cage, it's gonna hurt a little bit, or if you wiggle your fingers too much, it'll tickle. So those are kind of some pro tips to make that a little easier. Another basic position, side mount. We call this crocodile control, or positional control from side mount. So, same concerns, being pushed off and rolled off, but our body position is a little bit different, so a little bit different tools. Just basic position is probably going to be the most important thing. We're going to hug the neck and the far side arm, and just give that a nice big hug. This leg is the magic for the roll this direction. If I roll hard this way, I run directly into this leg. Same principles as far as angle goes as the hand from the last section. If I go out the other side, she just needs to deploy that hand. No change in base. Notice how the legs pretty wide, her body pretty much off to the side, perpendicular from me. So it's almost like the out part of a jumping jack with the legs far apart. This foot should be on the ground. I call this the bug squisher, like that. We don't want to lay the leg flat on the side like this, because it's not very strong, it's not very mobile. So as a parent, things you can test, just roll to one side for the leg, roll to the other side. If there's a mistake, it's going to be that this arm doesn't pop out in time, it gets caught, and then the roll goes all the way over, and then it's my turn. So, as far as drilling that with your kids, just have fun with it. It's called crocodile control for the little kids, because if you act like a rolling, thrashing crocodile, it's more fun. Everybody enjoys it a little bit more. So, work on those two positional movements and have fun with it. If you want to share a video on that, I'd love to see it. Thanks a lot.